Welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. How are you today? I'm good. Thank you for asking, and welcome. If this is the first time you've seen me, my name is Debbie, and I welcome you to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. I am an oracle channel, and I am channeling through from my beautiful spirit team guidance for you today. So it's a daily guidance often, but sometimes we got a link to our question or our feeling or what it is that you're asking or querying. The reason why you might have found me on your scroll. So you might have saw my face and thought that looks good enough and clicked on, and you're still here 47 seconds in. So well done you. If you are, think about what it is that you need to know. Think about what it is that this guidance can bring for you, and I will endeavor to provide you that guidance. That's all I care about. So I do it in various different ways. I use the cards, the oracle cards. I do use tarot occasionally, 111 on the clock as we said that, but I'm very big on signs, synchronicities, messages. I share with you my journey. I share with you my daily happenings and things that have happened to me that I've noticed, my signs, my synchronicities. It's for my guidance, my support, my help as well. And I'm just sharing with you. And if you've connected with me, it's because we've got a network of people that are awakening, that are going through this transformation period. Whatever age you are, whatever gender you are, wherever you are in your life or wherever you are in the world, if you have come across people like myself, you are starting to become part of a future of people, humans that are opening to their soul purpose, their guidance from within. And that is my message always. So, having said all that, let's get into it. So, I always get ourselves a little start. As I sit down at my table, I ask which cards would like to join us on my magic table. They have an energy that I read and I feel. We have got today the Inner Temple Oracle, which are always here ready, because this is our significator card, our main sort of theme. I have the Intuitive Whispers card on the table. They were out this morning in my TikTok reading, and if you haven't seen the TikTok reading, look out for it. It's a morning reading, a 10-minute, bit of motivation, bit of coaching, bit of guidance, definitely from my same spirit team. It's just that here on YouTube, I'll spend a bit more time. Intuitive Whispers are here still on the table from this morning, didn't want to go. Words of Wisdom, we use the Wisdom of Oracle, and our Sacred Traveler wanted to come out today. I've also got Raise Your Vibration book. So often we are gifted the opportunity to learn something, to get a message, to understand something from signs. And guidance in other forms. So it could be a message you might get from somebody speaking to you. Something you see, you read, something you hear, something you watch, even in a book. So even in a book, and now sometimes I get called to a certain type of book and we open it and we see this particular book has vibes. And as we've got to our midweek, hump or slump day, woohoo! And if you watch me, you know we always say that in the midweek, we have that sort of time period where it feels like we've got through a few days at the beginning of the week, and then it's that last downward sort of motivation towards the end of the week, ready for a weekend. And it's always been the same sort of energy. If you can maintain your energy across a whole week, that is a fantastic. But sometimes in the middle, we get that sort of hump or slump, something that is maybe triggering you. Maybe you've got some sort of healing that needs to be done, and it might just arrive midweek. So, midweek vibe. We got the vibe book. We're going to have a look and see what that guidance is. Of course, we are also literally being dragged towards this 8/8 portal on Saturday. The opening, it is at its peak, the Lion's Gate portal. Two beautiful white lions sit on either side. Their energy is extremely powerful. And we are in Leo season. So the Leo, the energy of the courageous, brave lions. Lions have a particular strength. is the strength of this energy. And if you don't learn how to work with energy, that you can use it for your benefit in some way, then obviously it becomes quite difficult at times. So this is my guidance always, is how to work with energy. How do we do it? What do we do? If you're not ready to hear it, to understand it, to action anything, that's absolutely fine. My advice would be, stick here. Because even if you don't understand a thing, even if you don't think that you know what's going on, there may just be a reason why you have found me, or anyone else for that matter, as guidance. And I might say something today that in a week's time, in a month's time, in a year's time, it will come back round for you, and you might just be in a different place to be ready. So trust in the process, always. Trust in the process. So let's see what our guidance is for today, 6 minutes in. It's a day 5, the 5th of August, 5. 5 is all about transformation. It's all about change. And we've been going through that transformation period for a number of weeks now, a good couple of weeks, with various different planetary changes, for powerful full moon energy, eclipses. All of this has been setting out our transformation, our change. And the Lionsgate portal is really inviting you to take the new version, or the best version of yourself, through into your next chapter. So the most resilient will win is the message today. The most resilient will win. There goes my window again. We've got lovely breeze, but my window keeps blowing open, then all my cards are flying about. But how interesting, as I said, the most resilient will win. Open went the window. So yes, it is time. Forge ahead. Fear no setbacks. Most resilient will win, so forge ahead and fear no setbacks right now, okay? Honestly, there are no setbacks, if you can really trust in that. Because sometimes we think, oh, I don't want to go backwards here, I don't want to repeat something, I don't want to say, and you do feel like you might have done that, but actually something may have changed. Certainly your awareness, so that is already a change. So the most resilient will win. Keep going, keep focusing, stay balanced, stay in harmony with who you are. Believe in what you want, stay in your worthiness. All of these good, powerful things. Honor your journey. I honor my journey. Every single day I honor my journey. And how do I honor my journey? I journal. I do meditation. I listen to experts and guidance everywhere I possibly can. I do affirmations. I walk in nature. I am constantly working for me to become the best version of myself. So if you are into this journey, that's what you need to be really concentrating on. Okay, and I had a real little moment this morning that I had to go through, and I have got a wonderful sister who's my guru at times. She understands me, she listens to me. So if you've got someone that you know, that you can trust, that will hear you, that will understand to a point, and even if they don't understand completely, they support you, that is the sort of person you need in your soul tribe. So trust in that. Trust in it. If it's the first time you've seen me as well, just as added benefit on this channel, if you subscribe to this channel, you will also see there's a podcast section. Go to click on that and you will see the Guiding Voice podcasts that I do with experts and authors and mentors and coaches and people that resonate with me, that have helped me, that guide and shine their light after overcoming challenges and traumas and changes and really wanting to find their soul purpose. They are still on healing journeys because we never stop healing, but they are sharing And that is also something that you might like to try. Okay, so let's see what our high vibe is for us today, please, Spirit. It's vibe 35, which is 8. So the infinity symbol, really important right now, okay? And think about the infinity symbol, right? It goes up and it goes down, and it goes up and it goes down, much like the tide comes in and goes out. So much like your life, things happen and then they take a turn, and then something else, and that's what energy does. And energy does not move in a linear fashion. It moves like this, okay? So a higher purpose is vibe 35. A higher purpose, living with purpose, means living in a way that offers service and meaning to the world. And I've just mentioned my podcast people and myself, because I am following my soul purpose. And I share that with you guys because I feel like it's important that you understand that an ordinary person like me can also find a soul purpose. Everyone has a soul purpose. It's about awakening to your soul purpose. And sometimes we just don't know what it is. Let me tell you, 2 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this. I wouldn't have even imagined it. It wouldn't have even been something I would have thought of. But Spirit guided me to do this. As I started on my journey, things changed me. Things awakened me. I started to channel. I started to recognize channeling. So living with purpose means living in a way that offers service and meaning to the world. Now, it can be tricky to navigate. A lot of us feel under pressure to live purposefully, but often find it difficult to truly understand and embody what that actually means. First of all, it's important for you to know that your life purpose is not your job title. It's not. All the gifts that you have, it's not. It cannot be found on a business card or in a careers office. Your life purpose is not what you do for a living. Your life purpose is to be happy. And I was just standing in a field in the sunshine with the pony, having a graze, and I was singing how wonderful, happy day this is. This is a beautiful, wonderful day. My life is so, and it was just, I was singing this beautiful song all about happiness. And I'm dancing and my face is to the sun. I was just really, and I am genuine. I do not need anything else to make me happy. I am genuinely in a place of happiness. And for a number of years, many years, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. That was my mantra. So if you woke up this morning thinking, I want to be happy, and you've come across me, maybe it's time to recognize the soul purpose. Your soul purpose will be to make yourself happy. It might be far too simple, but it's the truth. When you're happy, you're contented. And when you're contented, you want to share. And when you share, you're living with purpose. So your life choices, including your relationships, your hobbies, and even your career, can support your life purpose, but they don't define it or you. You are not what you do for a living. You are not what it says on your business card. You are not what you did or didn't study. You are love. You are love in action, and you may even have said a prayer like, God, use me. I'm here to invite you to upgrade this way of thinking. I know there's a better way, because for a long time, that was my prayer. And for a long time, I felt used. So instead of asking God, the universe, to use you, invite it to show you how you can be of service in a way that serves you and even your bank account. You see, it is possible for you to be served while you serve. So you can be sustained while you live with purpose. The universe is grateful for your commitment to the work. So here's a prayer to support you. Thank you, universe, for showing me how I can serve and live with purpose in a way that serves me, my joy, my happiness, and my bank account. I feel so grateful to be living a life that is sustained by my service. I feel so grateful to know that my purpose is to be happy, and that when I am happy, I share my joy with the world. I am filled with purpose and I share it with the world, and so it is. Whew. That is certainly our most beautiful, beautiful vibe for today. Your higher purpose. This is why I kept saying, just stay focused, stay balanced. If you can get to Saturday with your 8A portal, and you can be that best version of yourself and know that that is you, and really walk through that portal with your higher purpose front and center of your heart, you're following your heart's guidance. You're following that higher purpose, and you're doing what you need to do. I hope that worked for you today so far. And if you're still here, well done. Congratulations. Let's get to the cards and see what else they're going to guide us with. Obviously, this higher self mission, this guidance that we need right now. The most resilient will win. Keep going. Keep focused on that. Okay, our card for today, please. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Simplicity. I absolutely adore this card. I absolutely, look at that beautiful rose. It's like so perfect. It's so pure. Simplicity. And we have got the burning rose on the bottom. Now, two very different kind of energies. You can see, first of all, the very different colors of those, the two energies, right? And it kind of makes me think of what I was saying to you with the infinity symbol. How beautiful everything, and then there's something else, and then, do you see? So it's almost like something triggers, something needs to be addressed. We're always healing. But simplicity is about really embracing that healing in a way in which you, I mean, I absolutely just read in the vibe there. It doesn't have to be complicated. That might feel far too simple, but it's the truth. When you're happy, you're contented. When you're contented, you want to share. When you share, you're living with purpose. And that is what that card is all about, simplicity. I will read it to you. Where is it? Simplicity. The days of hustle and burnout must come to an end. There's no sustainable growth waiting for us there, only exhaustion and depletion of what's most precious. Those who choose potency over mass production, heart over head, slow over driven, will be the ones to flourish and lead. So release all the time wasting, the energy wasting and resource wasting. While in the past they got you ahead, now as we enter this new quickening paradigm, they'll become less and less productive and effective. The earth is making sure of it, and anything that's unsustainable will not flourish. This is the law of the earth. You will be rewarded for simplicity, praised for potent authenticity. Be the creative, the human, the mystic, the dreamer. Don't succumb to feeding the more machine. Don't waste the seeds you came here to plant. Peel back the unnecessary outgoings. Keep things potent and free. Anything that traps you, disconnects you from your sacred pulse of life. Your energy, your life force, your love, your time are the most valuable resources and forces. Protect them and treat them like the precious resources they are. This is how you'll acquire true wealth. This is how you'll flourish. This is how you'll receive deep soul satisfaction. This is how to truly live. So I think that just absolutely speaks to the high vibe of today. And of course the burning rose, the feeling, the opposite of it, is not a soul, it is a soul inquiry as well. And it's really about the idea of anger or rage is often a reflection of what's important to us. So if something is right, so I'll give you an example, right? I cannot abide by cruelty. And there is a situation that we have where somebody's not being very pleasant, right, to one of the ponies. But unfortunately, the upbringing of this individual, they know no better. And that is what I kept thinking. As much as I want to go into a rage about it, I've also recognized that there is an education that needs to happen. So when something really enrages us, when we see something, for example, on TikTok, and you think, oh my goodness, something cruel, or you see something happening, it's that emotion, that fury. And lately I've been really trying to see that and feel into it, to understand the expression of it and what can come from it, alchemizing the anger in more of a positive way. Because that person needs educating, and hopefully that education would then provide, obviously, better situation for the pony, but future, at the end of the day, I might not be there, someone else might not be there, and then, there's no understanding. And that is really important. So when you go into a kind of a rage thing about something that you really don't like, it's about really coming back to the anger of alchemizing it to make it more of a positive use. And it's rather than sort of repress those, I ignore it, and then you seethe about it, or you go off on a tangent and you rage about it and it all becomes a huge issue. It's better really to see the positive side of that anger, that alchemizing. What can I do to make it work? And I think that's a lot to be said. It's a very difficult way, but it is almost like this sort of forge ahead, fear no setbacks. It's almost like saying, I can do this. I can see a problem. I'm not going to do anything, but I'm going to alchemize my anger into something positive. I'm going to take what I can and make it into something. Does that make sense? That's what this burning rose is. So when we think about simplicity, it's about really getting that energy and making it become happiness and contentment and a positive out of the negative. That idea of where the energy has gone down, it comes back up. Yeah? That's how I am seeing those two cards. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I don't even know if I make sense myself. Right, my intuitive whispers card are calling to me. So let's ask for guidance. For more guidance, please, as we go through the hump or slump day. Well, there we are, hump or slump. Same thing, hump or slump. As the energy goes up, it's fine. But when it dips down, how can you make it go back up again? And often as we go on this journey, you grow into that emotional maturity. You grow into that sort of the balance of heart and mind. That sort of, I understand things much clearer. I keep into that balanced state, into that calm, peaceful idea, understanding, alchemizing. And you might find that, what you might have done previously, because you've done some healing, you've done some work on yourself, you've grown emotionally mature, you suddenly recognize, I'm not going to behave in that way anymore. I'd rather do it this way. It makes more sense. So our intuitive whispers will whisper to us. We have got there Kundalini, the energy I was telling you about. That is the Kundalini energy, and emotions are energy in motion. So again, just confirming the burning rose idea. I'll read this because it might make a bit more sense of how I was actually trying to explain when we work with energy, how important it is to work with energy in a way that satisfies us. Your heart, your center, keeps you balanced and in a harmonized state. Emotion is simply energy in motion. It is a feeling in the body that wants to move and be released. For example, sadness wants to move through the body by releasing tears and noise. But when we suppress that motion, sadness is stored in the body and creates emotional and physical discomfort. The same as anger. The same as that, you know, that sort of, same as anger. Let your emotions move in order to release them through your body. We often resist feeling an emotion because we fear that we might get caught in it. However, the truth is that it is the resistance to feeling that emotion that gets stuck. What we resist persists. Allow yourself to feel the full depth of emotion as it arises, giving it, giving it space to be felt and released through the body. So when you identify what emotion is present, whether it be anger or sadness, that sort of emotion, break it down into sensations. So tap into your sensational, sort of your sacral and your solar plexus chakras, and really then tap into your root chakra and find yourself grounding and tap into the emotion. Lean into it. Don't shy away from it, but use it in a way that it becomes a positive. Okay, that's what we want to do always. Anything else here? Working with energy, throat release, and that's communication. And funny how I had excuse me, yeah, our throat release is very important as well. So it's about how you say things, maybe how you say things to yourself. Move your body to move your emotions. I was on the bottom. So emotions are energy, so move your body to move your emotions. What are you not communicating that needs to be released? Your throat is a way of telling you something isn't right before you consciously know it. It often gets sore, tight, or hoarse when there is something that needs to be said or heard that you're ignoring. What do you need to say, shout, sing, laugh, or cry about? There are many different ways you can release, but sound is often the most effective way to get what is stuck inside to come out. Often we're taught to hold things in and solve them by ourselves, but this is really the best way for the body to process its feelings. Let it out. You deserve to be heard, and your throat is a powerful tool that connects your mind, body, and your soul. Okay, so your mind and your body, right? How you're talking to yourself right now, really important. Move your body, move it. Let your body release your emotions. So do your physical exercise as well, like I did in the field. I was dancing to the music, singing along. Try and make sure you do that as well. Feel into emotions. My goodness me, this is a strong, very strong. Feel into your emotions. And there is our lion. There's our transformation. There's our beautiful sunflower. There's the snake, the kundalini, the energy. Feel into the emotion right now. And we've got you are brilliant. 3:30. Magic. You are brilliant. Stunning. Number 14. 14 is 5. Transformation. Okay, so feel into your emotions. Speak. This lion is roaring out the energy, roaring the transformation. Speak up. Be ready for your change. How do you feel in this moment? Close your eyes and feel. Notice the sensations and emotions running through you. Good golly, this is a really I started this reading by saying, if you've just arrived here, think what it is that you need to know, you want to heal or whatever. I mean, honestly, you can't be any more clearer than this. Emotions are not good when they are stuck. When you think into your emotion, there's a possibility you will deceive yourself, either by wanting everything to be fine, even if it isn't, or being too afraid to celebrate your joy. The phrase, "I'm fine," is often used to allow you to bypass how you are truly feeling and hold you in a place of no feeling. By feeling your emotions, you are allowing yourself to experience the full, beautiful spectrum of them and release them rather than letting them become stuck within your body. It's important to feel into your emotions so that you become aligned with yourself. Once you are aligned, you can move forward. You can focus. Your soul purpose becomes clearer. Perhaps you've been ignoring the ups and the downs of your emotions in fear of what might happen if you truly felt them. Let this be your reassurance that in order to heal, you need to feel. And life is much fuller when you allow yourself to feel the full array of emotions. Fantastic. And number 30, this beautiful, you are brilliant. You are truly brilliant. Sometimes it is easy to get lost in an internal world of negative thoughts. Today that changes. How would you feel if every morning you woke up, looked in the mirror and told yourself, "I am bloody brilliant"? Do you feel a little smile creep onto your face even as you think the words to yourself? That is a smile that knows on a deep level that you are brilliant. Perhaps you haven't reminded yourself of this enough recently. So finding your soul purpose, find your brilliance. Words are powerful, throat chakra release, so you must be careful with the ones you choose. We often subconsciously select bad ones and then are surprised when they don't feel great. Then think back to this morning. What did you say to yourself when you looked in the mirror? If it wasn't a positive, uplifting thought, then let this be your chance to flip the switch and turn that frown upside down. How to reinforce your brilliance? Do nothing except be yourself. You are already brilliant just as you are. Your job isn't to do anything except change your dialogue a little. At least 5 times every day, say to yourself, "I am bloody brilliant." I love that. Okay, so I am bloody brilliant. It says on the bottom here, become your own priority. So those next couple of days, if you are feeling a bit humpy and slumpy today, work on you. Resilience will win. Okay, if you are resilient, you will win. You will go through that portal. You will change something, shift something, become something more than you are now. That version of yourself that you want to see will be, if you decide that you are going to make this change, ready over this next period till the 12th of August is the Lionsgate portal. Right, with words of the wisdom of the oracle, let's see. Guidance for today, please. Guidance for today with our emotional value. Yes. Aha. Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've got a message in a bottle on its way to you. Excuse me. I don't think I should leave my window open. It's just blowing wide. It's going to come off its hinges. Milk and honey. Look at that. Message in the bottle, milk and honey. So there's something coming very soon. Something that's going to be making you feel really good with the emotional side of things. And look at the rainbow. Something that's going to be lucky. It's going to bring about great luck for you and happiness. I love that. Look at the little elephant. He's having a little swim in the milk. That's so lovely. So definitely something beautiful is on its way, because it could be something to do with another person, a loyal heart. So if you've been asking about meeting someone, changing a relationship in some way, I hope this has really made good sense to you for your emotional maturity, because it takes it back to you. But this loyal heart as well could depict yourself. Are you loyal to your own self? Because that's really important. When you become that best version of yourself, you then become the best version for someone else. And you can almost see that these two owls are identical, looking at each other, you know. So what do you say to yourself in the mirror every morning, as we were asked? And here and now, number 32, 5. So again, here and now is your transformation. It's right now. This is taking place. This is important. It's today that is happening. It needs to happen. From today, you need to make that change. All right. So number 15. Okay, which is 6. Okay, 15. Communication, a sign. And I was talking about signs, pointing the way to your highest good. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, a song on the radio. What did I say to you? I was just confirmation. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing. It could be to me today. Today your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. So your prosperity messages are you are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. Isn't that wonderful? Because you have milk and honey. Milk and honey, my friend. Because you have been listened to. Your prosperity is here, finally. Milk and honey. 51. The taste of prosperity. Opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone. Wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Excuse me. Wow, that was a throat chakra release, if ever I heard one. Gosh, I suddenly couldn't talk. Abundance is an energy that you are living part of. All your needs are being met, and you are given the gift of nourishment in every form. Your prosperity message: there is only one authentic you. This version of yourself is Spirit's emissary in the world. When you're in alignment with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. When you find this direction, you automatically step into prosperity, and the world brings you evidence of abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life now, so be open to them. You're getting a sweet taste of what you want. How beautiful is that? Feel into these emotions, my friends. It is time. It is time. Loyal heart, number 35. So your loyal heart is fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved and always divinely protected and divinely directed. Prosperity message: your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions, where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for a joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. That is incredible. And here we have the here and now, number 32. The here and now. Being fully present in the moment and living one day at a time. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. 40 minutes in. You have what it takes to handle anything today. If you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past, be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. Prosperity message: what you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far off future, but on creating your dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. This is your soul purpose coming up here, my friend. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into the sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions. You are prosperous at the moment. What you think now becomes your reality, so stay present. How magical is that? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Honestly, I am always blown away. Every day I sit at this table, I literally am gobsmacked at the amount of magic and guidance I get for you guys as well, you know? And I'm so blessed to be able to deliver this. So we are finalizing our overall energy for today with our beautiful Sacred Traveler cards. Our final guidance for today, our midweek traveling point. Can we have some final guidance, please? Spirits, final guidance, please. I have got a imposter, 2 imposters. I've got a divine timing card, slow down. And I have also got in here, you'll tap into your sacral power, which is your emotional center. So both of those have been in this deck. Isn't that crazy? So once again, and that's a number 1 and a number 6. Wow. Wow. Oh, and another one. Okay, wow. Savor your life, passion and pleasure, and wondrous universe, walk in beauty. We got one more? Yeah. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. So there we go. This is your final moment of understanding the importance of what this guidance has been about. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. This is magic for you right now. This energy is magic for you. And we have savor your life, dance, sing, enjoy. Look, there's the full moon. Savor your life. Really slow down and enjoy every moment of it. In your present now. That's happiness. That's what we were reading about. That's what I was talking about. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. So you have got healing powers. You can do your own healing. You are being healed. You are being guided to be a healer. Shine your light right now and let that healing energy come about. So that is your reading for today. So thank you very much for allowing me. It's been an absolute blessing and a pleasure. I will see you again. If you have enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, because it keeps this energy going. It keeps the messages out there. And make a comment if you wish to. Love to hear from you. So you take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.